Well, good morning. It's 6:45 this Thursday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
And I'm Ethan Foreman, and I'm back.
Yep, and overall, you're back for a rainy day, though.
We sure are. We got some rainy conditions in the forecast and could see one of our biggest soakings of rain so far in 2025. Here's a look at our Total Motors camera in Lamars, Iowa, as we see a gray-looking scene out there this morning as rain starts to move in. Temperatures right now are stationed in the 40s and 50s, 45 in Yankton, Bloomfield, and Canton, where we've seen some more rain this morning, 54 where we haven't seen much rain yet, but we've seen a lot of cloud cover in West Point, Nebraska. Satellite and radar does show that we are seeing some rain mainly to our north in areas like Yankton, Canton, and Vermilion, and also down into the south toward Harrison and Burt counties. That will overspread the region later on this morning as we see highs into the 50s today. Not much movement from where we are right now, but we do have some severe chances on the way. Those details in your 9 on 9 forecast after celebrating the nines and stray of the day.
Well, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds recently requested a federal waiver to allow the state to place work requirements on access to Medicaid. Reynolds claims more than 100,000 Iowans receiving assistance through the program are unemployed and able-bodied. If the requirements are put in place, Iowans deemed able to work would have to work 100 hours each month to keep their Medicaid benefits. Impacted Iowans say the move feels out of touch.
Our legislators only care about their pocketbooks, not our pocketbooks. They care about what they're getting. They don't care about any of us. They want us ground down.
I truly think people that are legislating do not have a clue, do not understand, haven't been there, haven't worked with these individuals, don't see them day to day.
The 100-hour monthly work requirement under the waiver would take effect January 1st, 2026. A similar bill making its way through the state legislature would set the work requirement at 80 hours a month instead. Well, it's Thursday morning, and that means it's time for Celebrating the Nines.
That's right. We have a handful of number 9 birthdays to celebrate today, so let's get started.
And first up is Adley, who turned 9 on April 18th. And also on April 18th, Irene turned 99. Happy birthday and many happy returns.
Next up is Tim, who turned 69 yesterday on April 23rd. And Hunter will turn 19 a few days from now on Monday, April 28th.
And last but not least, this week's winner is Harper, who's turning 9 on April 28th. Harper has won a 4-pack of day passes to the Launchpad Children's Museum, courtesy of the museum. So congratulations, Harper, and happy birthday to everyone.
And remember, if you want to celebrate your nines with us, it's easy. Just go to SiouxlandProud.com and click on Celebrating the Nines under the Contest tab to enter by Tuesday, April 29th at noon.
Next week's prize is coming from Pizza Ranch. Well, I sure hope Harper enjoys those day passes for the Launchpad Children's Museum. What a great prize.
Yeah, and a great weekend to be spending time inside, too, as we got lots of rain chances on the way.
Absolutely. Well, now it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day. Every day, we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue, who's just waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Pepper, a 9 to 12 week old female Border Terrier mix puppy that will weigh about 50 pounds when she's fully grown. She was found on the 1300 block of West 3rd Street. The rescue says she's a quiet and cheerful puppy that will need some training as she gets older. Pepper will be available for adoption starting on Tuesday, April 29th.
And if you've lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website, go to SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. Well, Pepper sure looks like a nice puppy. Puppies are just a lot of fun, but a lot of work as well.
Yeah, they certainly are, and a good day to stay inside with the puppies or animals as we see some rain starting to move in. Satellite and radar shows that we see some rain to our south toward Omaha and impacting Harrison, starting to move into Burt, Monona, and Crawford counties as well. Another area of some rain off to our north toward Yankton, Clay, and Cedar counties that will continue to overspread the region as we head through later this morning. And you'll see that right here on Stormcast. There could be a few thunderstorms associated with this, but most of this will stay well below severe criteria. You'll see there is a stronger line developing, especially in parts of Monona and Harrison counties as well as Crawford counties right around 1 o'clock or so this afternoon. So we'll continue to watch that carefully. That will slide off to the north and east as we head into tonight as that low pressure system tracks to our southeast toward Des Moines. We'll continue to see those clouds stay with us for much of the day on Friday. Perhaps a few sprinkles will be possible from time to time, but you'll see they fizzle out as we actually see some late day clearing, and we'll start the day with sunshine Saturday, especially off to the east, but clouds already starting to build in with a chance of showers to the west. Those rainfall amounts generally going to be between 1/2 inch and 1 inch, but some lower amounts closer to 1 or 2/10 of an inch will be possible. Some higher amounts closer to 1 to even 2 inches will be possible in some areas. For today, cloudy, rainy, and cool with that high of 58, dropping down to a low of 45 tonight, mostly cloudy with those showers. Your 9-on-9 forecast showing that we'll see those temperatures slowly rising through the end of the week, but look at that big jump we have on Monday, 85 degrees, and according to the National Weather Service in Sioux Falls, this is the first time we have ever seen a day 5 enhanced risk for Siouxland. So that is very concerning, and you'll want to stay tuned with KCAU-9 for further updates as we get closer, as things could very well change. We'll see highs in the 70s with plenty of sunshine, back to 75 and mostly sunny by Friday, May 2nd.
All right, now we turn to sports. The Northwestern Red Raiders baseball team is uniting around the tragedy by celebrating and remembering a former teammate. Anthony Mitchell has that story right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. The Northwestern Red Raiders baseball team has faced plenty of challenges this season as they continue its bid to try and earn home field in the GPAC tournament, but the biggest obstacle, the one that brought them together during tough times. That's the focus of our newest Sports Spotlight.
Yeah, it was the hardest thing that we as a team have had to encounter. There's no doubt about it.
Just days before Northwestern baseball was set to kick off the season, tragedy struck following the unexpected death of 22-year-old student coach Aiden DeYoung.
Life doesn't stop, unfortunately, as much as maybe we want it to in hard moments. The clock keeps going, and trying to just continue to move forward and doing that with your brothers is probably one of the most special things that these guys have right now, which is pretty awesome. The state championship MOC Floyd Valley boys basketball team honored one of its own, writing Aiden's initials and number on their shoes. Grieving a teammate and brother, Northwestern was uncertain they'd play its season opener in Wichita, Kansas.
It was like, is this something that we really want to do? Do we want to go down to Wichita and play this series?
But Aiden's family really wanted us to go play. You know, Aiden would have wanted us to play, and so we got on a bus and we spent a lot of time together that weekend, and you know, it was hard trying to, you know, help these guys through.
Northwestern came away with a 10-9 win in Game 2 of the series, prompting a new tradition for the season.
You know, on the way down to Friends, I'd been kind of contemplating if I wanted to do it. I didn't tell the guys we were going to do it, so I wanted to wait till we got that first win, and yeah, they were pretty fired up. It's kind of been a fun tradition for us, and yeah, we're really thankful to have done it a lot this year.
An image cherishing wins, but also the memory of one of their own.
It's awesome. Honestly, that's my favorite part of the games. We look forward to those selfies every single series, and he did it with his 7th and 8th graders here at MOC Floyd Valley. And it's just a way that he would bring a fun feel to the game. It's always the thing that everyone looks forward to. We all pile in with our brothers side by side. We get on top of each other, and it's been such a great thing for us to do.
A devastating moment that has united the Red Raiders.
It always just reminds us that he's there. Like, he will never be forgotten by our program, by our community, by this school. And having his jersey in the dugout every single game has been an incredible reminder for us.
We're just excited to try to live his legacy and just be a light like he was to everybody.
That's your look at sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories, what you need to know before you go. At the first meeting of North Sioux City's new City Commission, members laid out plans for rebuilding 2 major roads that run through the McCook Lake neighborhood. That's Penrose Drive and North Shore Drive. Both streets are open to traffic, but they were heavily damaged during last summer's flooding. Mayor Chris Bogenreef expects work on Penrose Drive to get underway immediately once the project is advertised and bid, while North Shore might take a bit longer.
So that's going to be your concrete, I don't even know the specs of it, but curb and gutter, that'll be a permanent street. North Shore is being delayed. There's an environmental assessment that needs to be done yet, and some more easements that need to be gained from some of the residents along there. But that one is likely to be next spring, I'm guessing.
According to city documents, work on Penrose Drive is expected to be 90% reimbursed by FEMA. Well, elsewhere in the metro, today is opening day for the 2025 Book Lovers Book Sale, organized by the Friends of the Sioux City Public Library. The book sale will be at the Southern Hills Mall in the former Chuck E. Cheese location. You'll only be able to enter from outside the mall. The event opens today at 4 and will have operating hours most days through Saturday, May 3rd. Now, it costs $5 to enter on opening night, but entry is free all other days. And for the full list of days and times, you can find this story on our website. Go to SiouxlandProud.com. And also going on this evening, the first Sioux City Art Walk for 2025. The event will begin at the Sioux City Art Center at 5:30 p.m. After enjoying some artwork, snacks, and drinks, attendees can walk to Gallery 103, Three Rivers Art Gallery, Art Sucks Gallery, and Vanguard Arts as the night goes on. The theme for tonight's Art Walk is Earth Day. And elsewhere in Siouxland, RAGBRAI is just 3 months away now, and towns along this year's route are getting ready to host thousands of cyclists from around the world. Now, that list of towns includes Milford, which is playing host to the bike ride for the first time as the first overnight stop. Cyclists will camp at 3 city parks, along with some parcels of private land. The town is looking forward to showing their visitors everything the community has to offer.
This is an opportunity for people to stop, get to see what we have and can offer here in the city of Milford. And also it's going to be hopefully a big boost for our downtown businesses.
During RAGBRAI, downtown Milford will be closed along Highway 71 from 8th to 13th Street. And probably a good thing RAGBRAI is not happening today because we've got some rain to worry about.
We sure do, and thankfully it's also not next Monday either when we have some severe weather that is possible. Cloudy, rainy, and cool today as we see a high of just 58, dropping down to a low of 45 tonight with those showers continuing, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm from time to time, but severe weather not anticipated today or tomorrow. It's possible on Sunday, but it's more likely on Monday as there's already an enhanced risk of severe weather along and east of Interstate 29 for Monday. That is the first time in Siouxland history that we've seen a day 5 outlook with an enhanced risk. So something that's very concerning. So you'll want to stay weather aware, stay up to date on the latest forecast, prepare, but don't panic. And also keep an eye on those weather conditions.
And then Tuesday and beyond, looking a little more calm and dry.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.